Hey there friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Kathy and you're at Spicey Cat Jams. I'm very happy to see you. I have something new to share with you and I think it's very exciting. This is a new subscription box that just came out on the market in October, and I was contacted by the entrepreneur who set it up and asked if I would like to receive and review a box. I read her story, I did the research to learn about the box and her, because I like to make sure legitimate companies, and I was just so touched because of the story and the reasoning behind it, and I knew it was something that I personally would want to try and let you guys know about. It is called the Artemis box, and it is a feminine time of the month period box, whatever you want to call it. There are some others out on the market. In fact, I used to get one over a year ago that I reviewed here and then I canceled it, and I was just touched by the message that she has, because in addition to receiving the pampering and the supplies and all of that kind of stuff that women need, and we deserve a little extra pampering. Okay, everybody does. I'm open. She also has a message tied with her box, and she is very much about promoting women's health and awareness and having the discussions. As I have said many times on my channel here, there's things we don't talk about, we need to talk about, because people die when we don't talk about it if there's not early detection. So I'm not going to get into that this time because we've had those discussions, but and it can be, if you're a man and you want this box and you want some snacks and pampering items, you can get it, because if then you're like me and you're not menstruating, so you have the option to either get it with or without your supplies. I think it's very reasonably priced. It's $17.99 a month if you do not get any supplies, and it's $23.99 a month with supplies, and you can choose either tampons or pads or a mix, and she has it very easily when you subscribe to pick the brands and the types that you want. So there's that option. It's easy. And this is like jam-packed, because I told her I didn't need any supplies, and she does have 1 month, a 3-month, a 6-month, or a 12-month subscription available. If you do the 6 or 12-month, you will have a bit of a savings. I'm going to have all of that outlined down below, and also the link directly to the website, which is directly, it's not an affiliate link. I don't get anything if you decide to sign up for it, although it'd be great if you did sign up that you left a comment with your order that, hey, I saw you over on Spicey Cat Jams, Kathy told me about you, just so she knows it was worth her time to send me this box. So Artemis. Now, I had heard of the name before, and I'm like, why do I know that name? But it's been a long time since my schooling, we'll say. Well, Artemis was a Greek god, and she is the daughter of Zeus, and there's depends which story you read about who her mother was, but most say it was Leto. Maybe we're not pronouncing this right, and she's also the twin sister of Apollo, and she is one of the most I can't think of the word. She's highly admired as far as the Greek gods and respected. She was the hunter, the huntress, and is usually depicted with a golden bow and arrow, and she is also the protector of animals and children, and helps with curing diseases in women. So hence the connection and why it was called the Artemis box. Is that enough Greek mythology history? And there's actually some YouTube videos. Just look for Artemis and it'll tell you a lot better than I did. But here's the box that I received. Very nicely, very sturdy box, and it is full. This is the very first month in October that it has been released, which I thought was tied in great because it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And in case you didn't know, you probably heard this, but have you listened that, look around the room, I don't know if you're with people, or just think of your family and friends. 1 in 8 women will be diagnosed with breast cancer in their lifetime. That's a lot. You just think about your closest friends. It's like one of us is going to have to deal with this, and it can still occur in men as well, and obviously not as common, but it can be detected early, and there's never a guarantee, of course, of anything, but early detection gives you a lot better chance, and it's just a mammogram, people. I'm going to put in some pictures. I'm sure I have them because whenever I have mine annually, I put it all over on my Snapchat and I tell people they need to go get checked out because it just needs to be done. It's worth it. Good morning! It's Feel Good Friday. Well, it's really just Friday, but most Fridays I feel good. It's another sunny one. In case it's not sunshiny in your world, I'll share my sunshine with you. It's a short work day. I will leave at lunchtime because I have doctor appointments this afternoon. So just the typical, that annual visit that actually I don't dread as most people do. We're going to get Whoville inspected and the Pointer Sisters are going to get a little checkup too. I'm not lying. I am happy to be done with work for the day, even if it means I have to go get my lady parts inspected. Okay, part 1 done. Whoville was fully inspected from the front door to the back door. All is well. So the main doctor, I ran late. Now ready for part 2. Guess what? It's time for the Pointer Sisters to get checked. And thankfully I have these handy nipple identifiers. Okay, all done, left. Seriously, the mammogram takes less than, a 20-minute oil change, to be honest, and it could save your life. So this month is all about breast cancer. And isn't this even hilarious? I just love the little tongue-in-cheek graphic. And again, they're breasts. It's not a bad word. It's something that can be talked about. This box, I do not need any essentials. It's an NA, but I get, looks like I have 5 munchies, 4 pampering items, and 1 gift. Now, I will admit I've already gone through and dug through here. Here you can see I received this on Saturday, and I was so excited I did a quick unboxing on Snapchat and showed everybody what I got. So, and plus I was with Eddie. But here's, this is so true. The sticker I love, it says, "Shed the stigma." There's so many things that we don't want to talk about because we're embarrassed, or I don't know what our problem is. I'm the same way. So that's why I'll put my whatever embarrassment to the side if it means helping. Okay. It's full of stuff. So I'm going to go through here I'm just going to go in order to make sure I cover everything. Now this won me over right away. I am big into any kind of snacks, but check these out. This is a giant bag of mini churros. When you have that crunchy and sweet craving, well, we're going to be set. I've never had these. I want to open them, but I'm not going to. I will wait so I can share them with my husband. And everything, as I showed you, is packaged so well. And look at this. She has everything in like this cute little bag. So it's even more nicely packaged. Just need to open it. You guys are used to me. We're going to crinkle. And then here we go. Oh, these are like my favorite. One of my favorites. We have dark chocolate raspberry Ghirardelli squares, and there are 5 of them. Yes, typically 5 days in that lovely time of the month. So 1 for each day, but when you're having that chocolate day, eat them all. It's perfectly okay. Then to go with our chocolate, we have, I can get it pulled out here. Oh, there's another one. Of course, there are 5 different tea bags. We got English breakfast, raspberry royale, ooh, yummy caramel, salted caramel, pumpkin spice, of course, and apple cider tea. Now, if I was responsible, I'd do 1 cup of tea and a chocolate. I'm not responsible. I'll eat them all. And then we got 2 more snacks in here. And they are, this looks very interesting. I'm gonna have to save this and taste it with Kim. It is a Choco Pie green tea flavored. Now Kim and I have done some tastings of green tea food, and it usually doesn't go well for me, but I will try this. And so I'm gonna save this for Kim and I to try. Just because, I have to share with her. And the last, I'm sure these are delicious. They look delicious. It is a little pack of Hello Panda tiny little bite-sized cookies, and they have chocolate cream filling inside, and they got a little panda on them. That's adorable. So those are all the munchies. Now on to the pampering. Everybody, again, new friends may not know this. My seasoned friends know how much do I love sheet masks. A whole heck of a lotta. I love sheet masks. Tony Moly is a great brand. So here we have a pomegranate mask. This is for, what does it say? Elasticity. But these are just so relaxing and pampering, and I seriously have enough. I could do them every night, and I don't, but I love doing a sheet mask, face mask, any type of mask. Now these are very handy, and anyone, again, see how some of this could be men or women, to be honest. So there's 2 of these, which are like these pain relief heat patches. I've never tried this brand before, but even though I don't get the cramping anymore, I do get backaches, pulled muscles, any of that kind of stuff. So this is very useful. I will use both of these. And then here is another little pack with some more pampering. So we've got 2 packs of Advil and 2 Summer's Eve sheer floral cleansing cloths. Again, these are made by Summer's Eve, which is typically down for, you know, lady parts, but it is a cleansing cloth that could be used pretty much anywhere by anyone. Probably not on your face if it's a floral scent, but I digress. And then here is the best part. Well, it's all pretty awesome. This is the gift. And this month, are you guys ready? I don't know if I need to I don't think that I need to disclaim this as anything. It's a stress ball. See? It's just a nice stress ball. There you go. That happens to look like a breast. So, I love it. And she has them marked with Artemis box. And I would love to keep, I wonder if I get in, I don't know if I'd get in trouble if I kept this at work, but it's actually the perfect size and a good stress ball. And just think, if you had this out, what discussions you could start promoting women's health. But I think it's amazing. And here she just has a little information. As I had said, 1 in 8 women are diagnosed, and here's the fact I forgot. It occurs 100 times more frequently in women than men. I do actually know a man that has been diagnosed with breast cancer, so even that, more than likely, at some point in your life, you will know a man that also has. So if you have not, as you guys know, because I care about you, because why? You matter. If you have not had your annual checkup exam, men, women, whoever, whatever age you are, call your doctor, set it up, get over whatever embarrassment you may have or reasoning. If you have a bad doctor, find a new doctor, because you are worth it. You need to be checked. Find out if you need to have a mammogram, and if you do, have it done. I've had mine, as I already showed you, and you know, it can be scary. The last 2 years, actually, I've had to be called back to get retested after my initial mammogram. It was a different breast each time, but there was an area of concern, so I had to redo it. And this past year was quite the ordeal, because the mammogram machine couldn't see it because it was up close against like the rib cage, so I actually had to have an ultrasound as well. But the end is, it all came out fine. There's no problem, nothing they're worried about. But if I were not getting checked, and that type of thing happens to people, and it is something they have to worry about, and by the time they notice it or have the symptoms, it can be too late. So I cannot stress enough how important I think it is to get those annual checkups. So, okay. Hey, I might have this under 15 minutes. If this is something you're interested in, this exact box, the October box, is still available. It's limited supply. I don't know how many she has, but if you hop out there and want to buy it, you can just buy it one time to see if you like it as well. If you'd like to subscribe, I think it's well worth it. I think I'm going to subscribe. I might have to cancel another box, but that's okay because I think this is so much worth it, and it's something that'll give me every month the chance to remind you guys how much you matter and how important it is for you to get those annual checkups. So thanks again for stopping. Thank you for sending me the Artemis box to review. I very much like everything in there. I think it's a great combination and equal, kind of balance of the pampering and the supplies and the munchies, and, the education factor puts it over the top. So thanks again, guys. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.